Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Savolia and I am just doing a YouTube channel. If you've been following me, you may have seen some of my videos. It's been a lot of fitness content, particularly like working out in the gym, working out at home, because I love fitness. I love all things health, truly, but I also love wealth. And so this is me kickstarting my health and wealth public journey, even though it has been going on for a while privately. I've learned that the same discipline that you need to keep your body healthy and in shape is the same discipline that you need to keep your pockets the same. And basic health and financial literacy tools, I believe, is not being taught in school. And it's a big need in particularly United States, but all over the world. And so here you'll find content on all things health and wealth, but particularly with the focus on using strength training and food as fuel for your body, because I believe those are two components and pillars of physical health that gets neglected the most. People know that they need to sleep and drink water and eat healthy and manage their anxiety and move their body. Those are all important for the full picture of what it means to be healthy. But I find that women in particularly, and as we get older, we strength train less and less. But our bodies need it. For women, we're losing 1 to 3% of our bone density every year just by not strength training, and that can lead to weak bones, even like osteoporosis, if you neglect your bone health for too long. And a great way to promote bone health and improve your bone density is just by strength training, putting load on those muscles so that they can build and so that they can grow, right? That's like the goal when we strength train. And then all of that means very little if we don't have good fueling our body, good food fueling our body. And so food is not about taste. It really isn't. But when you're giving your body the things it needs, you find that you start to even crave the taste of these things. And you can always make healthier food taste good with just some seasoning. Like, it doesn't need to be that serious. But focusing on food as fuel, shifting that mindset is a game changer when we're thinking about how to be healthy and have a healthy lifestyle. All right. With health and wealth, neither of these things work if you don't incorporate it into your lifestyle. So I'm here to share tips on how to incorporate healthy habits with a focus on strength training and nutrition into your daily lives, into your weekly, daily, monthly lives. And then with wealth, very similar thing. It's about making it a lifestyle. Foundations of good wealth is all about, are you planning enough for today, tomorrow, and later on? Same thing is true for building wealthy habits, okay? And when I think about what does a strong financial foundation look like, that foundation should be able to handle unexpected emergency costs, unexpected just like external or internal costs in your life, things that are happening in and out of your control. That can encompass a lot of things, but most people can't even cover $1,000 bill, without going into debt over it. So how can you plan for those emergencies? How can you ensure that you have enough for retirement? We work so hard for our money just to be at an age where we can finally slow down and enjoy life a little bit more. And yet we can't. We don't have the choice. A lot of people can't retire even when they're of retiring age because they don't have enough money set aside. So what are some things that you can do? What are some things that I did to secure my retirement and ensure that I have plenty of income in those later years, and if maybe you want to retire earlier than 65. Retirement isn't just about being of retirement age. Retirement is really When do you want to stop working if you decide to? Not because you have to, not because you're forced to, but because you could if you wanted to. And that doesn't have to be 65 years old. So for me, I believe the best foundation house, the strongest foundational financial foundational tool that there is permanent life insurance. So I use that no risk strategy, because you make money, but you can never lose money. I use that no risk strategy in combination with the low risk and the high risk strategy. So your money markets, your high yielding savings account for low risk, or even like for high risk, your mutual funds, your index mutual funds, your dividend, high paying dividend stocks, your precious metals. Whatever it is, I have all three at-risk asset classes that I am investing in, including life insurance. But I've made life insurance my foundation because if I weren't able to work, that would pay me, because I can get covered today and I may not get covered tomorrow, because I'm making a return on my money that's protected from inflation, that's protected from taxes. There's not a lot of vehicles left out there that'll protect you from taxes. So I'm just here to kind of debunk some of the myths with debt and with what it means to really save, and how you can have a strong financial plan that will cover all of those unexpected things and retirement, and then big expenses. If you want to buy a home, if you want to pay for your children's college funding, let's get our money working for us. And so I believe in health and wealth as interdependent concepts, because we really can't have one without the other. And we could really, we could, but let me paint this picture. You're healthy, you're strong, but you don't have enough money for retirement. You're not able to take the trips you want to take. You are even scared of having children, maybe, or you have kids and you don't even know how you're going to feed them, and likely you can only be so healthy without being able to pay for good food and, have the time to intentionally move your body, all right, and the ways that it's not being moved, in your everyday routine lifestyle. And then the same thing goes on the flip side. I believe you can be as wealthy as Warren Buffett, but what does that mean if you're limited physically in what you can do? If you feel tired or in pain all the time. Sometimes things happen to us outside of our control, and these conditions, sometimes health conditions happen to us outside of our control, whether it be an incident or genetic. But the point is, what we do have control over, oh my gosh, it can prevent a whole myriad of chronic illnesses. And so, this is us empowering, taking back our health and our wealth. And I'm so glad you're here with me, and I'm so excited to share everything that I've learned along the way. I've been doing this for a while. I've been training myself and others about 10 years. I've been managing my own finances and investing in real estate, investing in life insurance, being my own bank, just like leveraging my money, leveraging my debt, having a get out of debt plan, which is on track, by the way. I've been doing all of this for about 5 years. So I don't have a lot of experience in the health and the wealth, about 15 years total. It sounds like a lot, but there's so much more to learn, and I'm not done. And I hope that you'll learn with me and be on this journey with me. If there's anything that you want to learn about in particular, let me know in the comment. Put it down below. I'm here for you. I got you. I am a licensed life insurance agent. I specialize in IULs, Index Universal Life, more complex life insurance products for complex situations, but we have complex lives, and I believe everyone should have a customized plan for them. And then I also am a certified personal trainer. I'm a certified nutritionist. I'm a certified group exercise specialist. I love what I do on top of all of that. I love what I do. I know it's a lot, but I love what I do, and I really couldn't imagine having a healthy life without a wealthy life, and a wealthy life without a healthy life. I'm not talking about looking like a model or having $1,000,001, multimillionaire, being Warren Buffett. I simply mean having enough to supply for your needs and your wants, having enough to live a little bit below your means. You know, you're able to have a bit of quality of life that others maybe can't afford, because you took the time to plan for your future and build these healthy, wealthy habits that are going to make your later years, your long-term future look bright. So thank you. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I hope that you join in and listen to me ramble some more, and that we can create a wonderful, beautiful, healthy, wealthy community together.